Welcome to the deep dive. Okay, so when we talk about money, financial success, usually our minds jump straight to, spreadsheets, stock charts, complex stuff.
Right. The technical side, algorithms, maybe.
Exactly. But what if the real secret, the key to doing well with money, has surprisingly little to do with how smart you are? Like IQ points. And almost everything to do with how you behave.
That's a really powerful idea, isn't it? It sort of challenges everything we think we know.
It does.
It's less about math wizardry and more about, patience, maybe humility, controlling your emotions.
Absolutely. And that's really our mission for this deep dive. We want to unpack the core ideas in Morgan Housel's best-selling book, The Psychology of Money. Timeless lessons on wealth, greed, and happiness.
Great book.
Yeah, and we want to pull out the most important insights, the ones that really redefine what it means to be good with money.
And the central argument, it's right there, isn't it? Housel's really bold about it.
He is. He says, doing well with money has little to do with how smart you are and a lot to do with how you behave.
Which is a major shift because, let's be honest, most financial education, it tends to skip over that behavioral bit, right?
It totally overlooks it. It's all formulas and strategies.
Yeah, it's a huge reorientation Housel proposes. He argues pretty convincingly, I think, that our financial outcomes are shaped much, much more by our behavior.
Our emotions, biases.
Exactly. Our own personal experiences with money. Way more than just raw financial knowledge or some, super complex economic model.
Okay, so if it's less about being a genius or having these intricate strategies, what is Housel saying is more important? What are these behaviors we should focus on?
Well, he highlights things that sound almost simple, like saving consistently, just putting money away regularly, living below your means, not spending every penny you earn, and maintaining a really, really long-term perspective.
Okay.
These traits, he argues, are just vastly more impactful than pure intelligence or technical financial skills.
Right.
And it ties right into his idea that wealth is what you don't see.
I like that. Explain that a bit.
It means focusing on what people actually save and accumulate over time, not the flashy stuff they buy. The fancy car, the big house, that's spending, not necessarily wealth. Wealth is the assets working for you, often quietly.
It's like knowing how to cook versus actually putting in the time to make the meal consistently. The knowing isn't the hard part, it's the doing.
That's a great analogy, yeah.
And speaking of things we often don't see, Housel gets into this unpredictable pair, luck and risk.
Oh yeah, that's a big theme.
He argues that our financial outcomes, they often hinge on stuff that's just completely beyond our direct control.
Indeed. He really forces you to confront those external factors, luck on one side, risk on the other. And he uses that Bill Gates story so effectively.
Right. The anecdote about his school having that computer back in, 1968?
Yeah, incredibly rare back then.
Yeah.
He contrasts Gates' trajectory with his classmates, showing how that element of chance, that luck of early access, played a huge role.
So the lesson for you, listening, isn't just about Gates. It's that we shouldn't automatically assume good outcomes mean brilliant decisions, or that bad outcomes automatically mean bad decisions were made. Luck and risk are just always there, always part of the equation, often unseen.
It really makes you question how we judge success and failure, doesn't it? Both in others and ourselves.
Totally. So if so much is luck or risk, things outside our control, does Housel just leave us feeling, helpless?
Not at all, actually. He pivots. He pivots to something incredibly powerful that we can influence.
Okay.
Which is the unsung hero, really. Compounding and time.
The magic of compound. And he uses a very famous example to drive this home, right?
He does. Warren Buffett. Everyone knows Buffett.
The Oracle of Omaha.
Exactly. And Housel's point isn't just that Buffett got amazing returns year after year, though he did. It's that his immense wealth is arguably more a product of the sheer length of his investing career.
Decades and decades.
Decades of consistent compounding. It's about letting time do the heavy lifting, just being patient.
That patience piece is so crucial, but often so hard in our, instant gratification world.
It really is.
Housel also offers this really provocative definition of what real wealth is. What does he say it is?
He says true wealth isn't just about having a big pile of money. It's the ability to control your time.
Control your time.
Yeah.
Wow. That shifts the focus, doesn't it? From just accumulation.
Feels autonomy, freedom.
Yeah. And it really challenges you to think, doesn't it? How often do people chase higher salaries, bigger houses?
The next promotion.
Right. But In doing so, they actually sacrifice their freedom. They sacrifice peace of mind. They end up more constrained by their lifestyle, not less. Makes you wonder if we're chasing the right metric.
Exactly. Are you buying things or are you buying freedom? And this ties straight into another danger he highlights, the peril of never enough.
Yes, the moving goalposts.
Yeah. He really digs into the dangers of unchecked greed, criticizing people who risk everything they have and need for something they don't need.
And he uses Bernie Madoff as just this chilling example.
Truly sobering story. Someone who had incredible wealth but risked it all for more and lost everything, devastating countless lives.
The core message there seems to be, you have to define what enough means for you personally.
Absolutely. Otherwise, you're just on this endless treadmill of dissatisfaction. You need that goalpost that doesn't move.
So defining enough is key for peace of mind. And related to that, Housel talks about building resilience, right? Having room for error.
Yes, I love that phrase. Plan for the plan, not going according to plan.
It's so true to life, isn't it? So practically, what does that look like, this room for error?
Well, it's about building slack into your finances. Simple things, really, like having a solid emergency fund.
The cushion.
Exactly. Or just embracing a more modest lifestyle than you could technically afford. It's about being able to absorb shocks because life will throw unexpected things at you. It's about resilience.
So we've got behavior, luck, risk, time, defining enough, building resilience. Where do our specific money behaviors and beliefs actually come from, according to Housel?
He argues it's doubly personal. It comes down to our own unique life experiences, what we've lived through.
Can you give an example?
Sure. He suggests someone who grew up during a period of high inflation might be almost instinctively afraid to spend money, even if they're financially secure now. That experience is baked in.
Right. It's scarred them financially, in a way.
Exactly. Whereas someone else, maybe someone who only experienced booming markets growing up, might be much more comfortable taking on risk. Maybe too comfortable.
Okay. So our personal history really shapes our financial personality.
Tremendously. And it explains why, generic financial advice often doesn't work. It can't possibly account for everyone's unique background and perspective. It's not one size fits all.
That makes so much sense. Okay, and then on the more practical side again, Housel makes this really compelling case for something quite simple.
Yeah, the power of just saving.
Over trying to find the most complex high-return investment strategy.
Exactly. He really emphasizes that how much you save, your savings rate, can often matter a lot more than how much you earn or even your specific investment returns.
Which feels hopeful, like it puts success more within reach for regular people.
I think so, yeah. It sort of democratizes it. You don't need to be an investment guru. You need discipline in saving. It simplifies what can feel incredibly overwhelming.
So Housel covers all these profound ideas. But how does he present them? Is the book like a dense academic text?
Oh, not at all. And that's really one of its biggest strengths, I think.
Okay.
The writing style is incredibly simple. It's conversational, almost like we're talking now. And it's just packed with relatable stories, anecdotes, and he deliberately avoids jargon. Anyone can pick it up and understand it, even with zero finance background.
And the structure helps too, right?
Yeah.
The short chapters.
Yeah, short, mostly standalone chapters. You can dip in and out. It's this really effective blend of psychology, history, and finance. And it genuinely challenges how you think about money.
It's important to note, though, like you said, it's not a step-by-step how-to guide, is it?
No, definitely not. If you're looking for detailed instructions on budgeting or exactly which stocks to buy, this isn't that book.
Right.
Some people might even find some ideas feel a bit repetitive or maybe too abstract if they want an immediate action plan. The chapters are linked by theme, but not always a tight narrative thread.
So who is it really for, then? Who gets the most out of it?
I'd say, well, beginners in personal finance, definitely, but also seasoned professionals, maybe investors who need that crucial reminder about the emotional, the human side of money.
Yeah.
And really anyone interested in financial independence, long-term thinking, or just behavioral economics in general. It's more about cultivating financial wisdom than just accumulating wealth.
That's a great way to put it, financial wisdom.
Oh.
Okay, so wrapping up, the central message of the psychology of money is pretty clear, isn't it?
I think so.
Mastering money.
Yeah.
It's fundamentally about self-awareness.
Yeah.
It's about patience. It's about understanding human behavior, your own and others. It's not just about your IQ score or having the most complex spreadsheets.
No, it's a guide to thinking clearly about money within the context of your actual life, your values.
It really is.
Yeah.
And that kind of leads us perfectly into our final thought for you, the listener, to maybe chew on.
Okay.
How might your own unique life experiences, the things you've personally been through, be subtly shaping your financial decisions right now, maybe in ways you haven't fully realized? And what could you potentially gain just by acknowledging that?